Hello everyone. This is the last in the series about emotional abuse. And this is about things that might be happening in your relationship that should never be ignored. And again, this is not just romantic relationships, this is friendships, this is family. The first one is if you are frequently having angry outbursts directed at you. Passion should mean intimacy and laughter. It should not be anger. Of course, there's always going to be disagreements and arguing, but it should not be screaming at each other, full of accusations. That's abuse, not passion. Another sign is if your person criticizes the way you look or how you dress. They may tell you they don't want you to be getting so much attention from looking too good. They don't want anyone looking at you. It's not like telling you you have lipstick on your teeth. It's telling you you need to quit showing so much skin, or there's just something offensive about the way you look. Another sign is if you are constantly being insulted and then your person asks for your forgiveness later, it is a pattern that repeats. This is verbal abuse. It is not okay. No matter how many times they ask for your forgiveness, it's as if they're giving themselves permission to act in whatever demeaning way they choose and thinking that they can make it all go away by saying they're sorry later. If you have someone that is constantly checking up on you, texting you, calling you, wanting to know where you've been, what you're doing, this is not cool. You have a right to conduct your life in the way that you choose, and it is no one's business, including your partner, what you're doing every minute of the day. This is a means of controlling you by thinking that you have to keep them apprised of your activities constantly. If your person gets upset, if you don't immediately reply to them, this is a red flag. Your person may refuse to leave your personal space even though you have said you need some time to yourself. Abusers don't have boundaries, and they don't want you to either. They certainly do not want to respect the boundaries that you have laid out. Another sign is if your person thinks they have a right to tell you who you can hang out with or communicate with. Your person should not be getting in the way of your friendships or telling you if or when you can visit with your family. You know, in a healthy relationship, each person needs to have autonomy. No one is meant to be tied to someone else 24/7. If you are experiencing gaslighting tactics, yes, it's kind of hard to know since you're being gaslighted, but if you're starting to doubt your experiences because it's being laid out that you didn't do what you said you would, but you don't think you said you would do that kind of thing, you're being abused. You're being led into doubting your own experience of your reality. If you you find yourself constantly being spoken over or interrupted as if nothing you say really is important, what the other person has to say is always supposed to be the priority. If they always take it upon themselves to decide what is best for you, no, not cool. Of course, this is one of the no-brainer points if they are showing physical aggression, but you may not realize that it isn't always that it's directed at you that is the red flag. If they are showing aggression toward other people, it could also be a way to show you that you better not step out of line, or it could be you next. Pressuring you into sex, whether you are legally joined or not, or are an established couple, is not okay. It's always your right to say no if you are not feeling it. And lastly, if they are withholding emotional intimacy because you have not done what they want, or if they are promising that things will get back to normal once you do this or that, you're being coerced. Everyone needs some space. You should not have to beg your partner to tell you what they're thinking. You should not be faced with stonewalling. These are all things that should make you consider whether you are in a healthy connection. If you realize that you are being emotionally abused, please talk to someone outside of the relationship that you trust. And if you don't have a someone in your own life that qualifies, please see a therapist or a counselor. There are also hotlines that are open 24 hours a day where people can talk to you. There is the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 800-799-7233, that offers confidential support. There is also a resource called Stop Abuse for Everyone, or SAFE, which focuses on people that are facing domestic violence, anywhere from teens to the elderly. And the crisis text line is also a 24/7 option. You text HOME in all caps to 741-741, and you don't need to speak to the person. You can text your concerns and hopefully be offered some useful advice for how best to handle your situation. The most important thing to remember is that you are not stuck, you are not trapped, and you are not alone. Take care of